Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Going to be going through today the counter clutch down in here. So what you want to do is after you remove these screws on the base plate, you're just going to simply pull this up. Alright, the gear for the counter is here. It's a long worm gear. So it's just going to fall right in the bottom of there, more than likely. But you can catch it here where my finger is. I'll flip the base plate around, and there you can see the gear. Here. I do want to quickly point out that at the end of my pencil eraser is where the worm gear goes for the counter. And up here where these screws are, is where the counter itself is. So if you're getting the idea that you want to go into there and unscrew these, on the high average it's pointless, and unless you want an irritation, don't, because the counter itself is spring loaded and it's just going to really cause you an irritation and you don't want to lose any potential parts. Alright, so really just stay clear of this. This highly goes bad in here anyway. Most of your problems are under the base plate with the clutch, which we're about to go through. Now back to the counter clutch right here. So here's the worm gear, and it easily removes just like this. You just pull it straight out, and that's all there is to it. And here is that part. Alright. So once you've got that out, put that off to the side. You have this gear, this pulley here, the clutch itself, and the spring. So its operation is just like this. And then the rotation. Okay? So you have these locking washers that you've got to take out with a screwdriver, and you got to be really careful because if they pop out, then they're gone, right? So take yourself a micro screwdriver and go ahead and start removing these. Best to cover them up and remove them just like that. If you've never seen one before, this is what they look like. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of them out. Okay, now that we have those locking washers removed, 1, 2, 3, it's time to remove this clutch with the spring. So actually, not to worry, it is a bit easy to do. The entire clutch is going to remove with the spring. You just got to be able to watch it out at the bottom right here. Okay, so I'll show you. Just simply pull this back, and this clutch is going to come straight up. Is what it's going to do. Alright. See? Grab it with a spring right there, and then pull that off. Just like that. As you can see, everything just pulls straight off. And you get the whole part right there in your hand. Next, this clutch gear comes off generally pretty easy. There is a washer on top hidden inside the graphite grease, so warning, but generally you can pull it straight off of there. This one's not going to let me do it. So, a washer that's hidden there. I'm going to have to dig it out. Put my finger over it. It's a locking washer, but it does generally pop right off. There you go. See what I mean? All those hidden Bolex ports. Okay. It's still on my screwdriver. Okay. Next, the pulley itself. this gear. Now just gently lift straight up, just like that. There's the front, all the graphite grease, and here's the back. Get cleaning it. So, got to clean out the bottom of this, and the best method, the best tool, if you will, that I found are pipe cleaners. And you just want to double it up and get down inside of there. You're going to find that cleaning the bottom of this thing is much easier with this tool. Alright. Be gentle with this. Go around there and just get all the old graphite grease out. Work your way on down the line. Bend it back, the pipe cleaner. Get another clean part. And work around. Keep cleaning. In the middle, as you might have figured out, there you go. So I'm cleaning around in here, and when it comes to the teeth, simply take your pipe cleaner and go around the teeth just like this. And on the high average, this will do the job. Get all that old graphite grease out of there. Alright, next. Next comes for applying rubbing alcohol, the pipe cleaner. Soak up really good there. And continue that process. Because now the graphite grease is off. And I'll continue this on myself and get back to you. Okay, don't forget to get the sides. Once you get the alcohol on the pipe cleaner, and so far I'm finished. I'm down to the paint. The Bolex put black paint on it, so you can see here it's clean, even the gear teeth, and on the back. And there we have it. Now down here to the plate where the clutch goes. At this time you can go to Q-tips and alcohol. Right. That should do it. And just remove all this old grease, this old graphite grease that's stuck here. Some of this old grease is going to be, this graphite grease is going to be solidified. So just scrub it off there. But just clean the area. The good thing about this is, as you can see, this repair is really straightforward. You know, there's nothing really too difficult about it. Clean this post off. Clean it well. Okay, so you can see the result there, right from the Q-tip. All that old graphite grease right there. That can definitely make you counter stick a time or two, right? Okay, so after you've got that task out of the way, do clean your parts as well. Go through the same process with an alcohol and Q-tip and clean the clutch itself. Go through, get off any kind of dust, dirt, grease, and debris. Remember, using a Q-tip and alcohol, clean off the locking washers and this washer here. Get all the old graphite grease off of it. Now I went back by the parts and I cleaned them with more alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and that's why I'm wearing the white glove. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing the white glove, it's because the oils from the fingers will cause rust on the metal. Alright, graphite grease. Gonna add a little bit right here. Touch down here for the moment. Not too much because we're gonna add more on that clutch wheel. Pick that part up. Alright. So up under here, some graphite grease. Here we go, and start applying that on there. So again, what you can see as I'm doing here is really pretty much a simple task. And that is a good thing. Okay, rub it around there, and that should do it for that part. Next we'll apply it. Alright, get this turned around my fingers right here. Next we're going to apply this gear here. Press that on there. Okay, good. There we go. Next, the clutch. It does not need any lubrication on the back of here or here at all. Just to make that clear and point that out. Just like so. Now I'm going to connect the spring. Okay, going to pull the spring back. Get it in position first. There we go. Hold my finger over it, as not hopefully to lose it. Bingo. Got it. Next, the locking washer here on this gear. I've changed to a dirty white cotton glove, well, one that's not so dirty. Just one that I use for applying grease and oil. Okay, that gear has a washer on it. Now for the second locking washer. Tell you what, I don't know of anybody who likes to put these things on. They are real irritation. Not easy. Especially this one. Alright, that one's mostly home free. Alright, good enough. If you're not accustomed to putting these things on, make sure you do cover them up when you do with your fingers. Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen, and as always, do subscribe. Alright, until next time, see ya.